Finding a job is hard enough, let alone one that treats you with respect. Job hunting can feel like a full-time job in itself. As someone who is too old to be a Gen Z and too young to be a millennial, I've learned a lot about finding work and identifying toxic employers. One lesson is this: if a job listing doesn't include salary information, I'm not applying. Here's why I feel so strongly about this, and why you might want to consider the same approach. Before I get to the meat of this video, I want to share with you that this video is written and researched by me, but I use VideoGen to insert and edit the videos and to read the article for this video. Whether you find AI annoying or not, I can assure you the information I share in this video and on my channel is valuable no matter if a talking head reads it or AI, though information is still the same. So please, if you reach the end of this video and learned at least one helpful piece of knowledge, please like the video and subscribe. Human resources consultant Brian Driscoll told Newsweek, Gen Z has watched previous generations get strung along with vague promises and being told to be grateful to even have a job. When the job's expectations far exceed the pay, candidates want to and deserve to know up front. The workforce has changed, and companies that refuse to adapt are setting themselves up to lose out on an entire generation of talent. Employers who gatekeep salary information will likely see fewer applicants moving forward, Driscoll said. The irony is that companies claim they want the best talent, yet many still expect candidates to blindly apply without knowing if the pay is even livable, let alone aligned with industry standards and job requirements, he added. And to be clear, this isn't a Gen Z problem. This is simply bad business strategy. The financial reality check. First off, let's talk about money. With rising living costs and student loans looming over us, overpriced mandatory medical insurance from companies that deny your needs for a service you've been paying for, and price-gauged food costs that's filled with unnecessary toxic ingredients, we're already struggling to survive as it is, so it's crucial to know if a job can actually support healthy, happy lifestyles. For many of us, a salary between $50,000 and $100,000 would provide that much-needed financial stability. But let's be honest, many of us know we need even more to live comfortably today. After all, $50,000 per year is only enough to afford a $1,300 apartment, which is worrisome because, according to Forbes, as of February 2025, the average price for a small one-bedroom 700-foot apartment is $1,557. Nearly all landlords and apartment managers and management companies require tenants to have an income that's 3 times the monthly rent. So to afford a shoebox in a low-income town, your minimum annual income needs to be no less than $57,000 per year. These numbers are important because when I see a job posting without salary details, it feels like a gamble I'm not willing to take. Why should I invest my time and effort into an application when I have no idea if the pay will even cover my basic needs? Most jobs require lengthy job applications, a redundant resume that basically copies the same information that's already on the application, and for some, a portfolio, work samples, references, pre-interview tests like the ones found on Indeed, and multiple job interviews. That's basically a full-time job just to be considered. So I'm not going to waste my valuable time to apply for a job that's not going to disclose accurate wages or salaries. Fun fact, it's becoming more common that interviewees are charging their potential employers for any extra work beyond the standard application, resume, and first interview. If you think that's ridiculous, consider this. If you were to hire a baker to bake a cake for your wedding, you're going to be charged to sample the cake before you eat it. This strategy lets you know how serious the company you're applying for is taking you and your potential position. This strategy also tells the company you're a valuable commodity who knows your own value and quality standards, which in return reflects positive on the company. And the best part is it saves you time to apply for other more respectful positions. It's common that many corporations put out fake job ads to try to manipulate the other employees into believing they'll have an extra person to share the overwhelming workloads and to scare them into thinking they might get fired to motivate them to work even harder. Some companies even go through job applications and interviews as a company policy, even if they have no intention of hiring, Requiring a company to pay you for a second interview or view your portfolios weeds out the toxic, time-wasting managers. Time is precious. Applying for chiefs takes time. Time you could spend on other opportunities or personal projects. By not disclosing salary information, companies are essentially asking me to invest my energy into something that might not be worth it. It's like going on a blind date without knowing if we have anything in common. It just doesn't make sense. Embracing transparency. I believe in transparency, especially when it comes to salaries. A whopping 71% of Gen Zers agree that salaries should be openly discussed in the workplace. In the United States, it is illegal for a company to ask you to keep wages or salary a secret. If you are retaliation punished for sharing your wages, I encourage you to seek legal help. Shifting workforce dynamics. Did you know that by 2030, Gen Z is expected to make up 58% of the global workforce? We're not just looking for jobs, we're looking for employers who value honesty and fairness. If we don't demand transparency now, how can we expect things to change in the future? People, not just Gen Z, are choosing jobs that may be shorter hours and lower wages because they choose to fulfill their lives perusing the things that make them happy. After all, what good does it do if you work 40 hours or more per week at a job that consumes all your time, doesn't treat you respect, and leaves you too exhausted to live life to fullest? Work to fulfill your own dreams, not make money for someone else to make their dreams come true. Personally, I gladly downsized my living situation and left my big careers for a lower-paying job because now I get to spend more hours every day doing the things I love with the people I love. And I get to make up for the wages lost by creating extra sources of income online through passive income. Efficiency in job search. When salaries are disclosed up front, it will make your job search so much easier. You can quickly filter out positions that don't meet your financial needs and focus on those that do. This efficiency benefits both job seekers, like me, and employers who want to attract the right talent. Fighting for pay equity. By choosing not to apply for jobs without salary information, I'm also standing up for pay equity. Transparency helps combat wage gaps based on gender, ethnicity, and other factors. It's about creating a fairer job market for everyone. In conclusion, so there you have it. If you're like me and value your time, financial stability, and transparency in the workplace, consider skipping those job listings that don't disclose salaries. It's not just about the money, it's about respect and finding an employer who aligns with our values. Remember, withholding salary information isn't just a Gen Z issue. It's a sign of outdated business practices that we can and should challenge together. Thank you for making it to the end of my video. If you learned at least one helpful piece of information, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about personal finance. I know some people don't like faceless videos or AI-generated ones, but I've found that it's helpful to many people. There are many people who may be too busy with their home life, family life, and work life to sit, write the script, record video, sync sounds, upload to an editing software, edit, and publish a video several times per week. Some may not have the means. Others may be introverted, self-conscious, or shy to show their face, but still wish to share their valuable knowledge and experiences. If you are interested in video gen, I've provided a link in the description. I'll be testing another faceless video generating program soon so I can compare and provide an honest review. Thanks again for your time.